More energy shifts are on their way, and how is it going to affect your weekend? Stick around. Welcome, everybody. It's time for the freaking weekend. Welcome, everybody. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV. And when you see that singing bowl in the middle of the screen, you know it's time for what? That's right, another edition of the freaking weekend. Let's do it. The weekend is here. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And this is going to be for August 7th, 8th, and 9th. Oh boy, everybody. Have we got a weekend ahead of us? But first of all, I want to thank you all for being here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. You didn't stumble upon this by accident. You're here at the right time, at the right place. This is the freaking weekend. This is where we get the vibe for what? The weekend. That's right. And this is a lighter, more entertaining read than it is for the midweek reset that's available on Wednesdays. So that's where we go over the astrology, the energy, and we do a thorough investigative tarot reading for you for your week. Here, we're going to keep it light. We're going to see what's the plans. Should we stay home? Should we go out? Should we socialize? Should we not? Should I call off of work? Don't do that stuff, you know what I mean? But we keep this light on the weekend, and sometimes the message comes through and it's a little bit more heavier than I would like, but you know what? Spirit got to give the message whether it's the fucking weekend or not. So you got to understand that. And with that being said, welcome everybody to another beautiful weekend. It looks like our weather here is just, well, it's just peachy. It's a little muggy today as I'm recording this on Thursday morning, but I will take it. You know what I mean? We just need a little bit more rain. But, you know, what are you going to do about that? You know what I mean? I can't water my garden enough, you know, so that's part of the game. But this is summertime. This is like the dog days of summer. This is when we kind of slow down and we check things out. This is where the hustle and the grind kind of needs to slow down. So if you are in that hustle, you need to kind of get ready for the energies that are coming up this week. We've got an eclipse starting off this month. We got 2 eclipses in this month. So it's a big, big, big time for change. The weekend is going to be influenced by the moon in Gemini all weekend, basically, until Sunday when it shifts into Cancer. Mercury is also going to be moving into Leo. Again, there's big energetic shifts that are taking place one by one today. On the 6th, Venus is moving into its home sign of Libra. It loves Libra and it just shines. It's looking for balance and relationships and all of that. The moon gives us that ADD kind of feeling all weekend. Communications, lots going on. Busy, busy, busy. You could be very busy. Busy like the bees out there. Have you seen some of the bees out there? Like, I have like sunflowers everywhere in my yard. And the bees are just covered in pollen. I mean, they look like they can't even move fast enough because there's so much pollen that they're on. And that's what they're doing. They are going around and doing what they're supposed to do and spreading that beautiful flower love, you know? So that's the way this weekend kind of feels. But I want you to be aware of where your thoughts are. Where's your focus at this moment in time? And what do we need to let go of when our focus isn't on the positive or, you know, raising our vibration? Okay, so be aware of that. I want you to be aware of that. And the shifting tides that are happening right now, where do you feel in all of this? Okay, so with that being said, we're going to start our weekend reading. Let's go ahead and do this, and let's start with, Cancer was looking right at me. Cancer, you are first on the freaking weekend. Welcome, beautiful Cancers. Hope you are on your way to a beautiful weekend. We got you on the board. Let's go ahead and get to it. Remember, we don't do any oracle cards at the beginning. We just throw in the vibe. Nice and fast, give you a kind of a little update, you know. We know what the energy is astrologically, collectively for us. Now let's see how it's going to be for you. And of course, this is a general reading. If you want a personal reading, you can book that with me. Everything is in the description. So Cancer, welcome. Let's get you started. 3 cards out of the gate. All right, so Cancer, for this weekend, I want you to have faith. I want you to have faith in yourself. I want you to have faith in your fellow man. I know that sometimes is very difficult, but yes, I really want you to double down on, I've got this. The 8 of Pentacles is putting in the work, doing things. It's kind of like the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is a focus. 8 of Pentacles is like enjoying the focus, getting things done. Again, it's a busy kind of weekend. The King of Pentacles is staying on course and knowing that you're on the right course and believing in that and having faith in that. Okay, let's get some oracles. And see, I didn't tell everybody what we do. We pick out everybody's sign in the singing bowl. You know how it goes. But sometimes I feel like, we're getting those new viewers. All right, so interesting here. We got some chakras to work on, and this is good. Throat chakra, speak your truth. Say it to the universe if you have to. Sacral chakra is all about joy, creativity. Again, 8 of Pentacles points to skills and creativity, maybe putting some time and effort into it. Maybe you're starting to doubt something that you've gone down the path. Don't do that, okay? Have faith. Take the lead. Absolutely. Mind, where's your focus going? And success and growth. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful. Lots of messages coming in. Be aware of that. Let's look at relationships. Is that it? Yeah. Don't turn your back on an opportunity here, especially in relationships, especially communication. Again, the moon is in Gemini, so you could be getting lots of communication. Take the lead in that, but know that you're going to be successful at it. And the Page of Wands is a gentle reminder that as far as relationships, you're taking things way too seriously. Okay, so sorry, I got the hiccups. I don't know what the hell's going on here. But Page of Wands is always, let's get that youthful approach back to relationships. I think you need to have more fun. And also, open yourself up to other people that are fun. You know what I mean? Knight of Swords is definitely some communication coming in or something that you can communicate to somebody. So I would say keep your lines of communication open. Say what you got to say. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's do the messages. And it's vulnerable. Man, I love that. That's what I'm going to be doing this weekend. You cannot express your true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. Right. Everybody else is already taken. And, sometimes we just have to be vulnerable, put ourselves out in the open. Very important for you. Next message is being needy. Make friends and spend time by yourself to take pressure off your relationship. Okay, so we need that balance. Okay. Again, being vulnerable is maybe you're the type of person that surrounds yourself with people all the time, so you don't have to spend time with yourself because it freaks you out. There's a lot of people out there like that, you know what I mean? So just be aware of that. Don't be needy. It's really hard to tell a Cancer not to be needy, but you know what I'm talking about, all right? Let's go ahead and get some more messages. What do we got here? Blocked as fuck. You've been blocked. Uh-oh. Cut off, disbelief, and avoidance. All right, so don't avoid anything. Again, the 4 of Cups here is saying, don't turn your back on an opportunity here. Maybe you're cutting some people off. Maybe some people cut you off because you're being needy. Listen, it's okay. It's okay. You'll line to the people that won't make you feel that way. You see what I'm saying? So, again, open yourself up to more joy. It's almost imperative that you make yourself vulnerable, even though it's a very uncomfortable thing for you to do, Cancer. You are very protective. But this weekend, it's, this final message really just sums it up. closing message for you, Cancer, is stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change the world, so do it. Remember, so this is getting back to who you are. Sometimes we just have to do that. All right, Cancer, that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Remember, stop whining. And there's an opportunity here that you may not be aware of because you're looking at it too seriously. Communication is very important as the moon moves into your sign. So a lot going on here, you know, but it's getting us ready for that eclipse season. So Cancer, be aware of that, because even it doesn't matter where the eclipses fall in any sign, they affect you because your ruler is, say it with me, class, the moon. So you have to pay attention to that. All right. And Mars is going to be moving in your sign next week. So be aware of that. Make sure you check out the midweek reset. That's where we talk all about that stuff, Cancer. Okay. So listen, have a great weekend. Thank you for watching. Let's take you off the board and see who is next. Okay. And it is Scorpio. What are we hitting, the water signs? Scorpio, welcome to your freaking weekend. Let's put you on the board. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get down to it. Remember, check out the midweek reset. And also, boys and girls, get ready for the eclipses. And I've got a video posting on Sunday morning for you to navigate the eclipses. And it's just going to be a great time for Sunday morning. Get a little education and find out how you can navigate this energy for this month. It's going to be big. Okay, so Scorpio, welcome. Let's get your vibe for this weekend. Is that it? Yep. Yeah, okay. All right. We may be stuck in a decision, stuck in a certain way of thinking. And you got to understand this. It's a perspective. You got to take the blindfold off. That's the big thing. The Hangman reiterates the stuck position you're in. Just look at it from a different perspective. Any problem that you're having right now can be combated by just looking at it from a different point of view. The Nine of Wands is saying, well, you could be a little defensive. You could be not willing to see other perspectives. So you've got this. You can do this. The whole thing is, just do things that are going to allow you to nurture yourself in the most proper way. That's the best thing I can tell you, is nurture yourself. Do something for you. Get outside and ground and kind of, let the universe kind of help you with whatever you're stuck in. Okay? Remember, it's a perspective. It's the way you're looking at it. It's not the situation. Okay? You follow me on that? So let's get some oracles. Wow, okay, that was weird. You may have something to say. I felt like I really had to clear my throat there. And usually that is indicative of maybe this is dependent on you saying something to somebody, like the universe. The Four of Pentacles is holding back, so open up. Open up to a new way of thinking. Seven of Pentacles is put in the work. So this could be like maybe job related or money related. Listen, put your time and effort into knowing that you deserve it. You make good decisions, all of that. You know what I mean? Instead of, oh, I don't know. You do know. Trust your intuition. Let's look at relationships for this weekend. What's going on with that? Oh boy. You got some. Okay. All right, so relationships can be stressing you out right now. That could really be not making things any better. I think you need to stand your ground. That's what I think. I think you need to stand your ground, trust your inner wisdom. You may be spending a lot of alone time. That's okay, because you're nurturing yourself to kind of get back into the swing of things. You know what I mean? And releasing what no longer serves you. So Scorpio, this would be a great time to let go of these old patterns. We got 2 9s here, 2 7s. We got a beautiful 10 here, so that's a payoff. And recognition and reward. So again, maybe it's Maybe it's your relationships with work, how you view work. Are you taking your work home with you this weekend? Don't do that shit. You know what I mean? But let's let go of some stress. Maybe the week was just very stressful for you. So don't hold on to that shit. Let that go. You know? Okay, messages are this. Need rescuing. You are waiting for love to save you, but you must stop waiting and start looking. Okay. The only one that can rescue you is yourself. The only one that can save you is yourself. So remember that. You don't need rescuing. Maybe that's what's going on here. You're indecisive because you're waiting for somebody to do it for you. You need to do it yourself. End of discussion. Okay? Instead of somebody else saving the day for you. What good does that do you? Really? What good does that do you? When you release the burdens of the week, holy shit. And you take your power back in the meantime. You know what I mean? So, you know. Enlightened for 4 hours. You get on a spiritual high, and then all of a sudden the reality check comes in. Fuck. I didn't do anything about this. I'm still waiting for somebody else to do it for me. That's not good. Not good at all. All right? Pretending to like people, masking, people pleasing, and exhaustion. You know, this could be part of the problem here. Listen, if you need to get away from everybody, then do that this weekend. Get some time for you, boo. You know what I mean? But don't mask it. You have a really hard time convincing anybody that you're really liking them with the look on your face anyway. So you're definitely giving it away. So no more people pleasing. You got that? No more people pleasing. Is the camera crooked? Why do those cards go this way? Just notice that. I don't know. Maybe that's your point of view. It's shifting a little to the side here, you know, where it should be a balanced kind of energy. All right, well, I don't know, Scorpio. I mean, closing message for this weekend is you are giving away your power, Scorpio. You're a badass. Act like it. Instead of kissing everybody's ass, you know what I mean? Act like you're the authority in the room, because you are. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It seems like you're kind of a little mixed up in what to do here, and you're waiting for somebody else to either give you permission or, you know, rescue me, save me from myself. No, you have to save you from yourself. You're stuck in a way of thought, not in life. If you stay stuck in a way of thought, well, then your life becomes that. Okay, so just be aware of that, Scorpio. So step it up. Okay? And communicate. All right, Scorpio, let's take you off the board. Thank you so much for watching. Let's see who's next. And it's Capricorn. Welcome, Capricorn, to your freaking weekend. Let's go ahead and I just want to give these cards one more shuffle. Let's get out of Scorpio's vibe. You know what I mean? And let's get Capricorn. So, hope you are going to have a great weekend. Let's see. Could be busy, just the way Capricorn likes it. So, let's see. Well, we've got the Moon, the King of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So, you're going to be doing a lot of thinking, and I don't want you to go down the road of, oh my God, I don't know how this is going to work out. And first of all, trust your intuition. Okay. Follow the moon's guidance. So what's the moon's guidance for this weekend? Well, we're in a waning crescent this weekend. We're actually in the last quarter and the waning crescent. And if you remember from the midweek reset tarot reading, this is what those phases lock us into. Letting go of negativity and old habits and preparing for the new moon. And the waning crescent, which happens on the 9th on Sunday, is rest, gratitude, and again, preparing for the new beginning. Okay, so let's let go of some bullshit. The King of Swords is kind of, you're evaluating that. You're looking at things. Don't look at the uncertainty. Look at the long game. If it's uncertainty that's really got you twisted, just say this. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm very uncertain, but I will say this. Whatever's going to happen is going to be the best for me. You know, the King of Swords actually communicates with authority and with like a sharp wit. You know what I mean? Page of Pentacles is bringing in an opportunity to do just this. Just fucking relax this weekend, huh? Do this. This is probably the best thing you can do this weekend. Lay on the grass. Lay on the grass. It's amazing how sometimes you can be so stiff. Like, first I'll sit like cross-legged on the ground, you know, shoes and socks off, of course. And then I'll go and lay back on the grass, and you can feel the tension in your body, keeping your back arched, not level with the ground. And then all of a sudden, as soon as like your shoulders touch the ground, and your back is straight up in the air still, and it hurts, you know, and you can feel your body start to sink and relax, and your back eventually gets flat right on the ground. I was paying attention to that last night, so I think this is why I'm talking about it with you now, Capricorn, is if you allow yourself to relax this weekend, you will find that a lot of the stressors that have gotten you crazy of late just kind of get washed away. So, with that being said, relax this weekend and kind of really make some plans. You know, look at the future with hope and renewal instead of doom and gloom, okay? So, strengthening bonds with yourself and others. This is the Ace of Pentacles, so it's a good opportunity there. The Page of Pentacles brings it, you claim it. Reach out with the Three of Pentacles. So this is like, again, communicating is important. The moon's in Gemini mostly this whole weekend. So communicate effectively. Did I say the Mercury's in Gemini? I mean, no. Yeah, the moon's in Gemini. Damn, I can't keep that shit straight sometimes. All these years. And the Chariot, focus on success. You know, again, if you're feeling stagnant, do some movement. Get out there and move. Maybe you've just been maybe you've been sitting too idle. Get out there. Do something. Okay? Let's look at relationships and love and all of that. Yeah, definitely uncertain about things. Five of Wands could be some drama going on in your relationships. That could probably be starting that doom spiral. Queen of Pentacles is doing exactly what the Page of Pentacles is presenting to you, and you're taking it. Feet on the ground, practical approach. I got this. I nurture myself. I'm good. I'm in a good spot. And then it pays off with the Ten of Cups. So at least we're moving good into that realm. Okay? But where do you fit in all that? You know? Let's get some oracles. This is from the Singles and Relationship deck. Let's see what else we have for you. So this weekend is, you know, look into love and all of that with a new spark. You know, get right with yourself. Okay. Unlovable. Practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws. Okay. Again, an opportunity to really speak highly of yourself to yourself. And love sucks. You have stopped believing in love. Let yourself heal so you can open up again. Okay, so that may be one of the things for you, Capricorn, is getting out of this uncertainty. This is probably where it's been at. Relationships have just been very difficult for you as of late. But now we've got to shift our focus on it and release anything that is attracting these kind of people. You're just not randomly getting assholes. It's because you're opened up to assholes. So when maybe you stop being an asshole, you stop attracting assholes. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? So let's get some more. I'm sure you're following me, you know? Overthinking hour. Oh, hell. Racing thoughts, insomnia, and we're in loops. Yeah, we're in love loops. We're in mental loops. We're in all these loops. Let's get out of it. Maybe reach out, grab some friends, and go on a hike. Get out in nature, breathe some goddamn fresh air. You know what I mean? Stop sitting in the house watching fucking Love Island because that's fucking vapid. You know what I mean? And then you go out into the real world and you're like, love sucks. Because it's not like Love Island. It's all staged. It's all staged. That's not real. That's not reality TV. First of all, if it's on TV, there's no reality involved in it. Okay? Jeff's words of wisdom. Telling you. If it's on TV, it's not reality. Go outside. There's your TV. All right, closing message for you, Capricorn, is it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. What could that be? Get your head out of your ass, pronto. Well, the universe said it, so I didn't have to. You know what I mean? That's basically what this is saying. Get your head out of your ass. You're worth more than you are allowing yourself to believe, and it's time to fucking release that. Because if you don't, those eclipses are going to come and be like, oh, hello, remember that work you didn't do the weekend before? Now you're fucked. You know what I mean? So just remember that. And the simple remedy is, Capricorn, get out and move. Ground yourself. Speak highly of yourself. Stop focusing on shitty relationships. Do something about your shitty relationships. Start looking at your future as an investment. Now, Capricorns don't invest in bullshit. So maybe that's what you need to do. Am I investing in a bad investment here? If you're investing in yourself, you can never go wrong. You will never fail. Other people, not so much. All right, Capricorn? I'm leaving it there. Have a great weekend. Let's see who's next. And it's Sagittarius. 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 Let's put your ass on the board. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get the weekend for you, Sag. Well, every time I'm doing Sag's reading, I just have to say this. Jupiter's in Leo making some shit. You know what I mean? Stirring some shit up. And again, the communication theme is very important for you at this time. Maybe it's making things a little too bigly. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, you know what? After much chaos, I have to tell you this. Sagittarius, you're strong enough to get through whatever's gone wonky this week. You know what I mean? The worst is over. The Knight of Wands is, let's change up the routine this weekend. Let's focus on ourselves. So far, there has been a huge focus on getting outside and grounding and doing things outside. Stop with the TV. Get outside. Stop looking at all the chaos and get outside and notice all the beauty. So much of it is around you. If you can't see the beauty in life, man, you're fucked up. You know what I mean? And you got to snap out of that. You got to snap out of that. Why would you look around and see this? Because that's where your focus is at. Doom and gloom. When you change your focus and go, thank you for my beautiful life. Thank you for the beautiful planet that I live on and the existence that I live in. I exist. I am worth it. I am strong. I am worthy. My confidence is at an all-time high. See, that's another thing. With Jupiter and Leo, it's all about confidence for you right now. So, you know, opportunity beckons here with the Four of Cups. So do not turn your back on an opportunity to change this. You are being taught a lesson here, and the lesson is faith in yourself. Clarity of belief is getting a new way of looking at things. Again, let's stop focusing on all the things going wrong and let's start making things go right. Very important. Okay? Let's look at relationships. Maybe this is part of that also. Yeah, so make sure you check out the Eclipse video. because, like I said, Jupiter is very involved in what's going on with these eclipses. It's sitting right there in all the energy. So make sure that you check that out Sunday morning. It is premiering, so check that out. Watch it on your leisurely Sunday. I hope it is. Yeah, so uncertainty has got you all twisted. Don't know what to do. Again, focusing on the chaos. Trust your intuition. Get in touch with your feelings. Release feelings that stop you from doing this. The Knight of Pentacles is go slow. You get an opportunity to take it easy. Maybe an apology coming in from somebody too. Maybe you have an opportunity to apologize. Again, the moon is in Gemini most of the weekend, so you want to be able to communicate effectively with others, yourself. You know? Maybe we're waiting for the right time. Okay, so we got that. Okay, rejection. Build confidence by exploring what others value in you through dating or social interactions. Yeah, so don't be afraid of rejection. It's actually the universe's protection. But again, it's a self-confidence issue. That's why the Strength card is out. Being a victim. You feel helpless to change your love life, but you can change whenever you want. Again, it's the realization that we all need to come to, that we are worth so much more than we allow ourselves, okay? So let's go ahead and get some more. Let's see, what else do we have for Sagittarius this weekend? Everybody's getting this card, basically. Pretending to like people, masking, people-pleasing, and exhaustion. Again, this could be the reason why your mindset is a little off. Again, we don't need to please people. Maybe you just need to get away. And we're not saying run away from everything. What we're saying is a little alone time helps us get our true compass back. You know what I mean? But your focus needs to be changed. Closing message is this. Shit is going down with your job. Maybe that's what all this is. The people pleasing, the masking, all of that, the doom and gloom. You know, feeling like a victim at work. People smell that on you like bad cologne. So be aware. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. There you go. That's your option this weekend. I would say change your perspective and reevaluate. If you fucking quit, you better have a plan B. You know what I'm saying? Check out the midweek reset. That's where we get down to business over here. You know what I mean? But again, it's very obvious. Get out of your head. You know what I mean? And get into your heart with confidence and strength. Tame that lion of life. All right, Sag? Don't forget, watch the Eclipse video that's coming out. Lots of info for you to digest. Sag, have a great weekend. Let's see who's next. Ooh, and it's Libra. Libra, welcome. Venus is moving in back into your sign this weekend. Lovely. Actually, it's moving in today, August 6th, yeah, on Thursday. So you could feel that shift of love, maybe love for yourself. I mean, Venus just loves being in Libra, getting creative, getting a little horned up, maybe. You know what I mean? I hope so. Good for you. All right. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Okay, so we've got the Page of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and, the Five of Wands. All right, so listen. Stay out of the drama. Don't start any. Don't get into it. Don't compete for anybody's love. Let's focus on balance. The Page of Cups is like, chill. Chill out. You got an opportunity for love coming in here. Don't fight for it. You attract it. The Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady. Follow the plan. You know what I mean? But not this. Five of Wands is always drama. Always drama with other people. And you got an opportunity to stay clear of it. Keep your eye on the prize this weekend, Libra, okay? And don't feel like you got to manipulate it, coerce it. You know what I'm saying? There's an element of almost deception there. So just be careful. All right, so the Judgment card, set yourself free. Yeah, again, no judgment, no drama. Sacral chakra. That's that Venus in Libra. That's got that spark back. Creativity. All of it. Love. Passion. Sexuality. Sexuality is all you'll ever need. Sexuality with Venus in Libra. It'll set your love life free. Okay? So again, you don't need to be begging for a little loving. If you got to convince somebody that some loving would be the right time for you, you better check that shit out. You know what I mean? Yeah, the devil, the moon. Again, don't be tempted to start any drama just because maybe somebody says no. Okay? Be careful. The uncertainty, set yourself free from that. Again, very sexualized energy I'm getting here. Not many readings do I get that in this, but the sacral, the devil, Venus moving into your sign can kind of get that spark lit. Hey, you know what? I say fantastic. Okay? Everybody wants one. Everybody wants some. I want some too. You know what I mean? All right. So your message is fixing them. You can't fix someone. They have to want to change. Accept them or let them go. Very important and a theme for you that's probably going to last for a long time. Okay? You can't fix somebody. You can't manipulate them. That's what I'm talking about with this. No good ones. Oh, come on. There is someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. Of course. And for some of you singles, I think you're going to get back on the prowl. Don't go for people that you can fix or easy prey. You know what I mean? Yeah. Libra, a little steamy. But don't be getting involved in drama or you're going to have a shitty weekend. I'm telling you right now. So keep your mouth shut. Get some lovin'. Okay, this message is faking confidence again. Never saw this one before. Don't panic. Insecurity, pretense, and self-doubt. We can't go in to a confident energy if we're going to fake it. You know what I mean? Confidence has to be felt and has to be reinforced and a ground to stand on right there. You know what I mean? Okay. And people know that. Okay? So this weekend, the universe just wants you to laugh. Okay? Where the fuck is your sense of humor? Exactly. And with Venus moving into your sign this weekend, and for a while, take the opportunity to focus on the things that bring you joy, that turn you on. Okay? Healthy things, by the way, and get rid of the unhealthy things. Okay? Because that eclipse is really going to affect that. So make sure that you check out the eclipse video that's happening on Sunday morning. I usually don't post on Sunday mornings, but this is like a special bulletin from the Raise Your Vibration TV studios. Jeff Smith is standing by for your special report. You know? We got to navigate these solar eclipses or they can really fuck shit up. So let's navigate it together on Sunday morning, okay? Gonna be a great time. Libra, again, energy's kind of shifting in your favor. Take advantage of it. Understand, okay? And have some fun. Get some. All right, let's take you off the board, Libra. I love you. Thank you for watching. And we've got Taurus next. Welcome, Taurus, to your freaking weekend. Let's put you on the board. Hello, beautiful. Taurus, let's do it. What do we have for Taurus for this weekend? Thank you for being here. Ooh, yeah. All right, the star. Healing. Trusting the universe. Going with the flow. Oh, yeah. Four of Cups. Don't turn your back on an opportunity to heal here. Okay? This is big. This is really big. The universe has your back. The universe kind of wants to grant you a wish. The Two of Wands is you kind of sitting back this weekend and figuring out your next move. Okay? There's an opportunity here. I say take it this week. And Taurus, okay? So, let's get some oracles. Whoa, whoa. All right, okay. Yeah, that one wants to come out. Anything else? Yeah, that too. Weird. Refusing to see that you're letting your darkest fears get in the way. Again, that kind of keeps opportunities at bay, and then you get pissed off at the universe. Basically, again, put some time and effort into your vision this weekend. I really want you to really start looking at your future with a hopeful sense of, I got this. I don't need to be, I'm not stuck. If I declare I'm stuck, I will experience that. I need to find some creative solutions to get myself out of whatever I'm in. You know, I'm not going to let anxiety and uncertainty damage my focus. I'm gonna widen it, you know, because sometimes, Taurus, you can wear blinders. So let's look at relationships, love, encounters with, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is getting rid of negative thoughts that deteriorate you. You know what I mean? Again, I want to be very clear about the eclipse symbology there, okay? Page of Wands is bringing in an opportunity for change and some self-love. Now, in my practice, whenever the star comes out and the Ace of Cups comes out, this is a total focus on self-care, filling your cup first. So you really need to do this. Take this opportunity this weekend to take care of you, the relationship with you, getting rid of the negative thoughts, loving yourself, doing something for yourself, Taurus. Maybe, and that's whatever way would be possible for you. You know, sometimes Tauruses just love shopping therapy. Maybe that's what you need, okay? Interesting. These cards came out in another reading too. Both of them. Being a victim. You feel helpless to change your love life, but you can change whenever you want. Again, you're refusing to see that. It's a negative mindset, and that's what you need to heal and work on this weekend. Rejection. Maybe that's what you're doing too. Build confidence by exploring what others value in you through dating or other social interactions. Again, we have to make ourselves vulnerable. You know what I mean? And fuck what they think. Okay, let's get some more messages. No thoughts, just vibes. Disassociation, emptiness, and floating. Right. We're getting out of the atmosphere here. And Taurus, it is your time to come back down to the earth. And you need the thoughts in order to have the vibes. Those two have to go together. So don't kind of click off this weekend. It's important for you to kind of work on yourself. Positive affirmations. I feel good. Mirror therapy. Look into the mirror, straight into your eyes, and say loving thoughts to yourself. Can you do that? That's the thing. Can you do that? So this is all getting, you know, this energy is setting us up for the eclipse season that's happening next week. So make sure that you check out the eclipse video that I'm putting out for you and your and all the signs on Sunday. Okay, so make sure you check that out. So Dollar signs. Yeah, so maybe some retail therapy is in session for you. Make it rain. All right, so there you go. Make abundance flow to you. You know what I mean? You're an integral part of this. You always are, of course. But this weekend, you really need to take care of yourself. All right. Taurus, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. That is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Don't forget, watch your midweek reset. That gives you the lowdown for the week, much more detailed than this. And also check out the Eclipse video for this month on Sunday. Okay? All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, Taurus. Let's take you off the board and see who is next. Let's give this a shuffle because these little name tags are sticking together. All right, Aries. Welcome, Aries, to your freaking weekend. Let's put you on the board. There we go. Let's do this. Let's see. What's the weekend going to be like for Aries? Seems like a lot's been going on for you lately. Hopefully this is a weekend you can kind of get some comfort and just kind of chill, you know, because your readings have been quite eventful. They could be uneventful. All right, so all these cards are face down except for the Tower. Yeah, so we're just kind of focusing on chaos here. Ooh, okay. Wow, all right. Yeah, absolutely. I love this. Okay, so it's time that we move out of chaos. It's time to gather up our courage, take that stance, make that first step, get moving. Could be making some plans to travel also. The Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles is learning a new skill, doing something different this weekend. I think that's what it is. And feeling really good about yourself, grounded, kind of let go of the stressors of the week. And Ace of Cups is filling your cup first. This is also, out of this chaos, something is revealed for you, which is very beneficial. Okay? But again, chaotic week. Let's just change it up. Okay? Do something for yourself. It'll do you so much good. Okay? So let's get some oracles. Yeah, look, the Tower is out again. Wow. So it's a time to rebuild. Okay? Daydreams and decisions. So the Seven of Cups could leave you a little confused. Choose what's best for you. Another ace. That's two aces this weekend. Ace is high. This is the Ace of Pentacles, and that's strengthening bonds. So again, things coming together instead of being pulled apart. I guess that's where you got to put your focus. And again, choose for you, Aries. Why am I hearing, well, Jeff, that makes me selfish? No, it doesn't. And that's where the illusion stands, in the way of everything. You have to start taking care of yourself. And then you can share it with others. But you're no good to anybody unless you're good to yourself first. So we've got to make a decision here. Let this go. It's win or lose, especially when it comes to relationships. So relationships of that nature have kind of been stormy. Let them go. Choose relationships that make you feel stable, secure, and safe. That should be the choice maker right there. And you're strong enough to do this. This month is going to introduce a lot of inner strength that you never knew you had, okay? But as far as relationships, you could have some relationship issues right now. But again, maybe you're just holding on to some. And it's time to let that go. Why are there so many of these cards flying out? I don't understand. I don't think I'm cutting them enough. Yeah, there's maybe some confusion about what to do this weekend. I'm telling you, do what's the highest and the best for you. Okay? Lone wolf. Are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? That's something to ponder this weekend. Definitely. But some self-care, some self-love is definitely on the bill for you. And letting go of the chaos, not focusing on chaos. So get your ass away from the news and do something much better. Constantly exhausted, fatigued, drained, and hopeless. So again, that could probably be this chaotic energy I'm feeling. Maybe it's time to just get some relax. Again, self-care is a huge thing for you this weekend, and we really shouldn't be focusing on anything else. You know what I mean? That's it. You got to take care of yourself. Get yourself right before these eclipses. If you want to know how these eclipses are going to affect you this month, check out my video that I'm going to have Sunday morning available to you so you can navigate all this. And I'm going to go over what it means for you, Aries. I'm going to pull some cards for you also, along with the astrology. It's going to be great. So I hope you can join me. What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. Okay. And the first thing you got to do is take care of yourself. That should be first on your list, Aries. If it's not, you're already fucked. Put yourself first on the list this weekend. You'll feel so much better when you do. All right, that is going to do it for your midweek. No, your freaking weekend. Jesus. Watch your midweek reset to kind of see how both the readings go together. But 2 Tower cards means that you're focusing too much on the craziness and not enough on refilling your cup, because you're no good to anybody if you're filling from an empty cup. You got me, Aries? Okay? Get some rest. And I'm really serious. Get away from that TV. All right, Aries, I love you. Have a great weekend. Let's see who's next. And it's Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius, to your freaking weekend. Everything is activated in Aquarius right now, and I'm sure you're feeling it. So how's this weekend? You know, hopefully we're getting a rest weekend for you, because the eclipses are going to be starting, and it's in the Leo Aquarius axis. We just had that full moon in your sign, so you know. Okay. All right. Well, definitely an end to something here. And I'm telling you, this eclipse energy that's coming up, the full moon, all of that kind of signified this rebirth for you. And I hope you take it. The Page of Swords and the Knight of Wands are working in tandem here. There's a message coming in, or an idea that you need to take action on. Okay. It's stopping being idle. It's nurturing yourself, so taking care of yourself this weekend. Yes, there it is, Aquarius. And the 10 of Pentacles is, I love this. This is spending some time at home. You could be also maybe doing some work from home. But this is really looking at the future, feeling good about it, stable, secure, moving towards that energy. And that's important for you to do that. It's an end to the scatteredness and embracing that stability, okay? Again, get outside and ground. Spend some time with your family if you can. Community. You know, the moon is going to be in Gemini most of the weekend, so it's a very, I guess, communal energy. So lots of messages coming in. So pay attention to that. So set yourself free with the Judgment card. It's an end to judgment altogether from others and yourself. And get outside and ground. Go within to seek the answers that you're looking for. I'm telling you, lots of profound energy can be yours if you allow it. You know, let's settle down the chaos. Let's stop focusing on the chaos. Because the energy, if you're not grounded, and Aquarius, you need to be grounded, will kind of sweep you away. And I really think that you need to come back down to earth, y'all. Come back down to earth. Yeah, fear of failure in relationships, feeling like you're being left out, don't worry about it. Take some time for you. You're not, your FOMO is not real. It's unrealistic. You're not missing out on anything. You're actually missing out on a time to really nurture yourself and ground yourself. King of Swords, that's your card. That's your card right there. Speaks his truth, cuts all cords from the past. Again, we're letting things go in order to move forward. Knight of Wands again. So again, make that change. And the Empress again in the same position. Move towards taking care of yourself and what makes you feel safe and secure. That's what you're going to do this weekend. Okay? And whatever unique and goofy way you can think of, whatever works for you. Okay? Lust, not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in by good sex. Okay. All right. I'm just going to leave that there for you. Lust, not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in just by good sex. I'm sorry, but I get sucked in by some good sex. You know what I mean? I guess nurture that part of yourself that wants that long-term relationship. So if it's, hooking up isn't going to give you that, forever partner. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what they're trying to say there. So let's continue. It can be fun. No one's saying you can't have any fun. And a good old roll in the hay is probably what would do you some good. So, again, but don't look at, oh, we're gonna get married, There's a theme here. What's this? Thought it was a vibe. Red flags, fantasy, and false hope. It's a time to get out of that. Okay. Can't sleep, might spiral, overthinking, emotional overload. Yeah, you really need to nurture yourself here. You got this, Aquarius. It's going to be tough, but you got this, okay? So let's get a closing message for you. Don't forget, you're going to want to check out my Eclipse video. That's going to be available to you this weekend, Sunday at 10 a.m. So make sure that you watch that, check that out. And let's get a closing message for you. And there it is. Maybe this is all you need this weekend. You need a good fucking cry. Get that emotional shit out. Get the ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. There it is, right there in a nutshell, Aquarius. Okay. Make sure you check out the Eclipse video. I'm telling you, it'll do you good. All right, Aquarius, but no more bullshit. No more bullshit. Nurture yourself. Huge message on taking care of you and setting yourself free. Feeling safe and secure. That's a big thing for you right now. So letting go of insecurities and vapid relationships that won't carry forward. You know what I mean? And then don't get mad at the universe for it. You just think that if they're a good lay, they'll be a good partner, and that's not the way it works. All right, so with that being said, let's see who's next. Love you so much, Aquarius. Hang in there. Pisces, you're next. Just moving right along. Let's get it, Pisces. Let's see, what do we have for you? Wow, that came out real fast. All right, 5 of Cups. Don't waste your fucking energy this weekend, please. Don't waste your energy. Put in the work. Get some shit done. Put your focus in things that pay off. Stop putting your focus in shit that doesn't, like doom scrolling and just sitting there. The King of Wands is getting shit done. Again, it's movement. I see a lot of movement, getting things done, getting prepared, getting yourself in a position that you won't be fucked later on. Okay? That's a huge message right there. All right. Maybe this weekend you'll take action to go ahead and watch the Eclipse video that's going to be posted Sunday at 10 a.m. So make sure you check that out. That is educating you on eclipses, why I focus on them, why I'm putting it into practice in my astrology practice, and what they mean for you and for your sign. So what the hell is going on here? So make sure you check that out because, we don't want to waste our energy on other bullshit or somebody else's channel. Okay, so this weekend, rest and reconsider with the 9 of Wands. You got resilience to do this, so you're not that tired. You can do this. Daydreams and decisions. Yeah, you've got to really put in the work this weekend to get some shit done. That is so important. Why is that not focusing? Focus. Okay, there we go. Take the lead. So don't wait around for somebody. Take the lead to make the moves. Don't wait for somebody to make the move. It looks like right here you're kind of, I'll just wait for you to give me permission to go, okay, go ahead. No, do it yourself, okay? All right, so take the lead. Make those dreams happen. Make those decisions. Don't sit and ponder. You've been doing that all summer. Okay, wow, look at that. The Star and the 2 of Cups. Beautiful healing energy for relationships. So don't waste your energy on anything else. Things coming together. The universe has your back. So don't feel like you got to make this decision by yourself or anything. Again, connect, baby doll. Connect. Okay. All right, let's see. What do we got? Oh, for Christ's sake. All right. I know I'm being penalized for that, so I have to go back in the deck and grab those 2 cards that I looked at and went, no, that's not for me to decide. And I apologize for doing that because I shouldn't be the one deciding whether those cards are right to fall out or not. And I never do that, and I did it, and here are the 2 cards that fell out. So, sex only. Jesus. Either way, either you or your partners only want sex, except that it's okay or reach for more. Okay, whatever that is. Again, are we wasting our energy on that? What do I say to that? I mean, I really don't know what to say to that. Either way, either you or your partners only want sex, except that it's okay or reach for more. Again, it's kind of like in the messages of love, strictly sexual. I don't understand that. Maybe you need something more than that. I mean, if it makes sense to you, fantastic. Just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Addiction. You're either obsessed with someone or struggling with addiction. Get some help. Okay, so, again, this message. Again, what are we addicted to? It's just not sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It could be other things, like things that we don't even realize, like 3 hours later. You know what I mean? And then the whole day's gone by. And then you feel mad at yourself because you've been doom scrolling all fucking day. Your back hurts because you've been laying in the same position for the last 3 hours. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. Work on that shit. Don't waste your energy on shit that don't pay off. And I guess sex doesn't pay off in this one. I don't know. I have a different way of looking at sex. Maybe that's why I have a hard time with that. If your partner only wants sex, then stop demanding a emotional relationship. You know what I mean? If they want sex, satisfy that itch. You know what I mean? Unless it's not, if you're not feeling it, you know what I mean? I don't know. I have a problem with that. I don't know why. Maybe that's something I need to work on this weekend. Okay, make better fucking choices. Okay, that's the big thing right there. If you're pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. Well, here it is. That's it. Stop taking yourself there. Stop taking yourself there. All right, Pisces. Yes, that was little intense, but hey, you know what? We didn't, hold on. We didn't get this card. We got one more for you. How dare you? This is the wild card, so let's see. Because the universe was like, all right, let's shut this down for Pisces, but we got one more for you. What is it? There it is. Right? We didn't do this card. Yeah, I know we didn't. Okay. Vanished while meditating. Mind fog. Awareness collapse. So, again, maybe whatever you're doing gives you mind fog. I know that when I'm scrolling for a while, I can't even fucking see when I go back into reality. You know, everything's blurry. Maybe that's what happens for you. Maybe you're so blinded by other things that, again, it's making better choices for yourself. Hands down, Pisces. Wow. But let me know what's going on here. But I'm gonna tell you something. If you put in the work instead of wasting it, this is a great weekend for you. So make sure you check out the solar eclipse video for August. That's on Sunday at 10 a.m. You won't be wasting your time there. Not at all. Not one bittity bit. Okay. Pisces, I love you all. Have a great weekend. And let's take you off the board and see who's next. And I already see it staring at me in the face like a familiar friend. Leo. I got you, Leo. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Leo. If you're celebrating your birthday this weekend. August Leos are a different breed. And it seems like as August Leos get deeper in the month, it's a totally different vibe than July Leos. Totally different vibe. Let me know in the comments if you think that's true. Because July Leos are a totally different vibe than August Leos. And I ain't gonna lie, but in my years of people watching, and I watch people incessively, maybe sometimes too much, I have noticed that August Leos can be a little full of themselves. Okay? But what Leo isn't. Okay, so the message is very clear here, my Leos, my fellow kings and queens, is the Ten of Swords. You are done taking arrows for people. You're done. You're done with the negative self-talk. You're done. You're no longer holding back. Do not hold back this weekend. Don't hold back. Don't talk yourself out of it. You focus on success and joy and everything working out. That's where you put your focus this weekend. Okay? The eclipses are going to be very intense for us. They are happening in our sign. And because it's something that's been building here for us, Leo, I made a special video that's launching on Sunday for the eclipses and what it means for us and our sign and all of that. And I explain everything in detail. You're going to walk away from this video feeling a lot more educated on what's coming up for us. And it's all big and it's all life-changing. And you can already feel it. But we need to get rid of the negative self-talk. We need to put up boundaries for ourselves. And all we need to do is focus on victory instead of holding it back. No Leos should be holding themselves back right now. End of discussion. If you're holding yourself back, you're gonna be back. You're gonna be in the back for a long time. No more holding back. Don't worry about what other people are gonna say or what they're gonna think, because that's not the deal here. You do it. Okay? Yeah, it's time to rebuild. And it's win or lose. What's it gonna choose? What are you gonna choose? The Eight of Wands, success and growth. So there it is right there, Leo. You get an opportunity to reinvent yourself here. Don't give it up. Don't relinquish it. Win or lose, it's your choice. So this weekend, release anything that stops you from winning. And it's usually yourself. It's not ever people around you. It never is. It's the way that you look at things. Let's look at relationships and love. Let's see what's going on here. Wow, okay. Ooh, we got the sun. We got our card. Ooh, I love that. Okay. So we got an opportunity here to change things in relationships. A new beginning, perhaps. Win or lose. 9 of Pentacles is reinforcing that we deserve a loving relationship and we don't deserve shitty ones. And the sun is just be yourself and focus on success. The Chariot, the 6 of Wands, the 8 of Wands is all saying, what are you doing here? Choose you. Choose the light. Choose positivity. Talk positive to yourself. Choose beautiful relationships. Open up to beautiful relationships if you're not. If you're in one, well, then this is a good time here. You know what I mean? So, unlovable. Practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws and all. So that could be a big part of this 10 of Swords, and it's a payoff. We're gonna love ourselves so much that people just can't. It's irresistible to open up to us. You know what I mean? We're such a bright light. Retreating. Your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. It's time to get out and try again. Leo, single Leos, this is it. No more retreating. Keeping yourself safe. It's time to shine bright. Beautiful message here this weekend. Beautiful message. Take your power back, motherfuckers. You know what I mean? All right. Anxiety. Or just too much coffee. Restlessness, caffeine crash, and paranoia. Yeah, you got to be careful with that, you know? Too much coffee, too much cortisol. So get out there and relax. Ground. You know I'm a big proponent about that. It works, guys. It really does. I wouldn't tell you. And listen, I'm wound too tightly. I used to drink a pot and a half of coffee a day. I don't do that anymore. I allow myself 1 cup of coffee, black coffee, in the morning with a little bit of coconut oil in it. And lowering cortisol. Stop feeling unlovable. Stop hiding. It is no Leo should be fucking hiding right now. And if you are, you're fucking up. And there's nothing I can do for you. Really. It's time to put yourself out there. You are lovable. You are successful. You have something to share with the world. All of us do. Have you eaten? Because you're acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. That's another thing. If you've been, strict on, well, you can't have that. You shouldn't allow yourself that. Maybe just allowing yourself a little leeway this weekend can kind of sweeten the deal, okay? I know that sometimes I allow myself one cheat day, and I'm going to tell you something. Lately, I haven't, especially because my daughter was in town early in July. So it was picnics, parties, going out for eating wings and doing this and foodie. So, we get strict back on our diet, working out more at the gym and stuff, but you gotta allow yourself that one day to go, I deserve this. And I think that's this weekend, Leo, is say, I deserve this more than anything this weekend. All right, so make sure that you check out your midweek reset, of course. That is available now. That goes deeper into this. But also, Leo, make sure you check out the Eclipse video premiering Sunday morning at 10 a.m. So yeah, no holding back. No holding back. No holding back, Leo. Non-fucking negotiable. All right. I love you all. Happy birthday if you're having a birthday this weekend. And I will see you soon. Let's see who's next. And it's Gemini. Gemini, welcome to your freaking weekend. Let's get the vibe for you. And the moon is in your sign all weekend, basically. Your ruler is going to be moving into Leo after an extended stay in Capricorn and Cancer. So no more tears, and now it's time to have some fun, okay? Leo brings out that creativity, that love for life. So let's grab that this weekend, you know? Okay. Let's see. Gemini. Oh, yeah. All right, so, wow. We got the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Let's put to rest any anxiety, okay? Again, that moon can really jar you right now. I want you to get yourself back down to earth. Eight of Wands and the Four of Wands is things moving really well, and harmony in the home. Again, maybe you got a lot of things going on at home. Okay, take care of it. Take care of it. Focus on harmony. Maybe you're entertaining this weekend and you need to get things done. Get them done, okay? Ask for help. Don't freak out. Do not freak out this weekend. Get some rest if you have to, but kind of make it a little subdued energy at home. Again, I think you might be having lots of messages coming in, maybe invites, lots of things going on here, Gemini. But I think you need rest and reconsider. Yeah, so you definitely need some rest here. Lots of energy going on. You're refusing to see that you've got yourself wound way too fucking tight. You should be celebrating. And if you're not, you're fucking up. And that's the bottom line. Get outside, get some vitamin D, shine as brightly as the sun, get some sun. You're refusing to see that you're too much in your head right now, okay? So you need to change that. All right? Very important for you to do that because it could be a very good weekend if you just got out of your head. You know? Stop being so defensive too. You got this. All right. That one wants to come out. These want to come out. Is that it? Yes. Wow, that was weird. Okay. So let's see. We've got the Emperor taking your power back. Yeah. You've let your power go. That's why. Ace of Swords is the new idea coming in that says, oh yeah, that's right. And the Three of Cups is celebrating with the Four of Wands. That's a great energy here. So don't freak out. Have fun. Have fun. Take your power back. Maybe the week just stressed you out. Okay, leave it at the door as soon as you punch out Friday. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this one flew out. Hard to get. You're missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Give someone a chance. All right, and that's also for yourself too. Give yourself a chance. You're just, I don't know. You're making things difficult, Gemini. You don't need to do that. I know that a lot's going on, but you've got to understand that it is part of your process. You're just in your head way too much. Get out there and have some fun, God damn it. Okay? All right. You knew, you ignored it. Intuition, ignorance, and self-betrayal. Okay, the red flags were there. You know you've been too much in your head. You know it's time to relax and just take it easy. I'm telling you, Gemini, you're taking things way too seriously. All right? Make sure that you check out the solar eclipse video that's premiering on Sunday, 10 a.m. That will educate you on what are these eclipses going to mean for this month, because they have such a prolonged influence on us, okay? They're different than your normal new and full moons, and August is ripe with them. So again, you could probably already be feeling this energy because a lot's changing here. You know what I mean? So let's just not get involved in any drama. Let's not create any, okay? It's a big thing for you. All right, so closing message for you, Gemini, is be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. Really think about that. It really could. So maybe some gratitude and some rest will really kind of get you back to true north so you can start appreciating life again, okay? All right, so make sure you check out your midweek reset, okay? That will offer you a lot of guidance too. And make sure you check out the premiere of the Eclipse videos, everything you need to know. That's going to be happening on Sunday at 10 a.m. So listen, I'm going to tell you something. Party like a rock star, okay? Have some fun. Even if it's party of one, it's still a party, okay? All right, Gemini. That's going to do it for your freaking weekend. I love you all. Let's take you off the board and see who's last on the freaking weekend today. Yep. I have to check. Is it late? Okay, yeah, it's Virgo. Virgo, last but not least. Let's get to it. Virgo, let's put you on the board. There you go, beautiful. Let's get the vibe for you. So, how are we doing on our new diet, our new regiment? Getting out there and getting some more movement, hopefully. Let's see what this weekend brings. Ooh, wee. Ooh, 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 wee. Ooh, wee. Lots of Leo influence right here. Holy shit. 3 Leo cards right in the row. The Strength, the Sun, and the 6 of Wands. Beautiful. We have the 4 of Pentacles holding back. Queen of Swords, speaking your truth. So you may be holding back what you need to say. Maybe you need the courage or the strength to do it, Virgo. And you can. The Leo season is really propping you up right now from no longer holding back, putting yourself out there. You know, take it from, your Leo neighbor. This could be a good time for you. Your ruler is going to be moving into Leo at the end of the month, where it's been sitting in weepy, wishy-washy Cancer for a long time. So now, it's changing flavors now. So good. But this is no longer holding back and getting out, getting some sun, enjoying yourself, focusing on victory and success. This is probably one of the most positive readings of the whole series this weekend. So good for you. Good for you. You get the gold star of one fuck of a reading, but we haven't finished yet. So let's see what else is at influence for us. These big cards are getting really hard to shuffle. I don't know why. I know they're awkward, but they're really awkward these days. I've noticed that this week. Okay, so 6 of Cups. Simply love. First of all, the message is love is all around you, but you could be reminiscing about something that's holding you back from the past. The Ace of Wands, beautiful energy. It's time to change that shit. It's time to open up to a new vitality. Are you feeling that, Virgo? Are you feeling that yet? I hope you are. I hope you are. A lot's changing here. Let's look at relationships. Maybe we're finally setting ourselves free from a relationship that we've been grieving over or something like that, but this is too positive to focus on anything negative. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that either. Yeah, wow, the Strength card is out again. Pay attention to any Leos you have in your life. 6 of Pentacles is reciprocating energy. Things start to balance out. You're strong enough to let go of the past and speak your truth. And the Lover's card, whoa, I'm telling you, what is up, Virgo? Virgo, we've been talking about relationships for a long time. And then we get a card like this, unavailable. You are chasing someone unavailable, or you are the one who is running away. Either way, it still says the same thing, unavailable. And this energy is available. I'm telling you, you need to get in that fucking quick. Real quick. Okay? Where did those cards go? We got it? Okay. Okay, hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay, shadow work. Tomorrow maybe. Resistance, spiritual procrastination. Yeah, you need to work on that. And that's some issue from the past. Deal with it. Really, it's the one thing you gotta let go. It's so easy to do. It's so easy to do. Again, very positive reading here. All right, let's get. Ooh, excuse me. Closing message for you, Virgo, is take a fucking trip. All right. Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you. Yes, get yourself out there. Make yourself available. All right? Okay, everybody, that is going to do it for Virgo. That's going to do it for your freaking weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch the Eclipse video to Sunday, 10 a.m. And let's take you off the board. There we go. Very good. Virgo, have a great weekend. I'm telling you, that's a great reading right there. Fall into it. Open up to it. Get it, girl and boy, whatever we're watching, whoever's watching. All right, so that is going to do it for this freaking weekend, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you have a safe and great weekend. Remember, Sunday, 10 a.m., the premiere of the solar eclipse video for this month, August. We're not going to go on for all the eclipses that are happening, just the ones that are happening this month. For the new and the full moon, these are a little extra and they add a bigger time frame for us. And how's it going to work for your sign? I'm going to be pulling some cards. I'm going to be talking the astrology, and you're going to walk away from this with a much better understanding of what the fuck's going on. All right, everyone, have a great weekend. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Loves and hugs, and I will see you soon. Oop.